the same page is always the goal light exercise. And remember, light is fast. Once you have everything in place, it's like turning on a switch and you're connected to everything. Just remember to turn the switch on. Okay, we don't have a lot of time today, and so I'm just going to basically tell you or talk to you about how I began this journey on the jewelry side of our business. Deb Heim visited us in Seattle about 7 years ago and taught me how to tie knots for pearl necklaces. And so that was going fine, and but that tends to get kind of boring after a time because you can only do so many necklaces. So then it advanced into taking other classes and fusing silver, and things progressed in circles, it seemed. And as things progressed, it ended up to be circles of stone. And this is as a result of a class I took on numerology. And when you calculate, I'm shifting a whole different page now. So that's kind of how everything began, in circles, in completion. And when the door opens, you take another step, another direction. And we have a friend that was taking a numerology class in Sedona, and her brother was going to go along to this class and bowed out in the last minute, and she paid for him and everything, and asked if I would go instead. And I have no interest in numbers, absolutely none. But as a result of taking the class, I realized that everyone's name had a vibration. And that then ties into the stones that I was interested in, and the pearls I was interested in, and all the different jewelry that I was making before. The class promoted people, or they wanted people to change their personal name by adding letters or not, or taking a letter away to end up with a fortunate number. And I think that's fine if they want to go that route, but in my opinion, I was given my name for a purpose. And I think this name was decided on even before I got here. And I had things to complete, things to karmically do things. And so I thought that my name was important enough to leave it as it was. However, I do believe in fortunate numbers. And so one of the problems I had was, okay, stones come in different sizes, stones alternate energy, and does size matter? And Diane and I were taking a walk along Alki Beach, which is nice and flat, and I got a stone in my shoe. And I was walking along, and sometimes you hope that the stone shifts and gets out of the way, and you walk along and walk along. And finally I got to a point that it was not moving, it was not shifting, and it was just causing a lot of pain. So I took off my shoe, and it was about the size of the head of a pin. Just itty bitty. And that was my answer. The size of the stone really does not matter. So, in going, that led me to the circles again. And when you look at the different donut shapes I have, my thought was, like when you throw a stone in a pond, it echoes in rings, and it continues, the vibration shifts and extends far beyond you. When you look at the different stones, they have, this is the donut shape is the palette, or the canvas. You're drawn to a particular stone. That's not the stone that alters your vibration. the stone that I add to that little twirly stone that goes around the top is the stone that alters your vibration. So, I've gone ahead of my talk a little bit. So I take the name that everyone calls you. So my name is Lauren Nicholson. Lauren is a 22. Nicholson is a 33. And this is calculated Chaldean. Chaldean is the energy of the now. So 33 and 22 added together is 55. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 is my fortunate number. In looking for stones, I would look for a 1. So I've gone through and calculated all the stones in Melody's book, if any of you are familiar with Melody, and calculated out the stones Chaldean for all the different energies from 1 through 9. So that's how you end up with a vibration that resonates to you. Okay, now, you may ask, what other numbers are fortunate? The fortunate numbers are 10, 14, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 24, 27, 32, 33, 36, 37, 41, 42, 45, and 50. These are the compound numbers. So, again, getting back to the circle and getting back to the stars and so forth, the compound numbers go according to 52 weeks of the year. Anything beyond 52 is rounded down, so 53 would be an 8. Also, some of the single-digit fortunate numbers are 6, 8, and 9. So anyway, that's